Hi, good morning everyone. And here we have our brilliant team for the WCL squad. And here we have Mr. Altaf, our manager, our young captain for under 19, Janab, senior men's team, Chetan, and Mr. Santosh Kumar from the Straits Times.
Janak, you have played against the Malaysia under 19s and some of those players I'm sure must be going for the senior team too. And our opening match is against Malaysia. So are you aware of the strength of the Malaysian team? And what will your preparation be to face them?
Yeah, well, we played them in the under-19 tournament last year in September, and we lost both times. However, I felt like we learned a lot when playing against them and how to tackle them. So I think we're just going to keep our plan simple and take it ball by ball, and hopefully we'll win the match.
Chetan, looking at all the teams in the fray, there are some tough matches. Some of the teams are quite strong. So how have you prepared yourself? What is the tactics going to be?
Actually, this time WCL 3, I think all teams are competitive. Out of which 4 teams we have beaten before, I think convincingly, all 4 times. Uganda we have lost by 1 run. I think there was a minor collapse that led to that. And Canada we have not seen, but I'm sure if they have come down, so their standard would have dropped down. So it's going to be day to day. Every day the team which plays well, all are, I feel, similar strength. The team which plays well on that day will win.
So what is Singapore's strength? Is it the batting that you're confident about, or it's like all-round abilities? What is it?
I think we have good all-round abilities. Our spin attack is good, our medium paces are good, and top order is really good. So I think all together it's a good package to go for a tournament.
Singapore generally in the WCL we have done very well in home conditions. So how do you see the team really playing in Uganda, where I think most of the players have not played in those kind of conditions in Africa?
Actually, we have always done well in all WCL throughout. I think due to some run rate issues, we have always let ourselves down. But going into Uganda, we are playing in Kenya, which are similar conditions, so which will give us a heads up. And this is the first time which is happening, and I should thank the management for doing that. So it's good.
So if we do well in this tournament, this is the route to the World Cup, right?
Yes.
So how do you see the Singapore team progressing from here?
Actually, it will be a very good boost to get into the Division 2. And once we are in Division 2, then we have the T20 qualifiers as well. So the core strength is getting stronger, and the bench strength is also getting stronger. So which is helping the cricketers very well. And recently, by the management, match fees have been added, which gives a good boost to youngsters also to look forward and represent the country. And I'm sure things will get better with qualification.
So Altaf, some of our players are not really professionals in the sense they have jobs and some have students. So how do you get them all to come and train and be part of this team?
I think the boys who are coming, they all have a passion for the game. That's why they're coming. And the money matters will always come up because everybody is it, but the SA is trying the best to get them whatever they want. But I think most of them are coming because they love the game and for the country.
And Janak, any nerves going into such a big tournament?
Yeah, I think as Chetan has said, if you don't feel pressure, then you aren't a human being. So yeah, there is pressure, but I think that can be transferred into positive energy as well, and hopefully that reflects on the field.
So you are the youngest player, and then there are a couple of others, I think, in the same age group. So how do you see all of you together, playing along with the seniors, and how do you see gelling into the team?
I think there's a great bond in the team. There isn't a specific seniority or something like that. So I think all of us work well together, and hopefully we'll be able to perform together as a team on the field.
So Chetan, which is the team you see as your main, the one you got to really beat and then you're through, like
Actually, as I said, the competition is. I think all the teams are equally challenging, and it should go. I think first 3 games will be important. That will give us a confidence, and the others will go down. So once we have secured the first 3 games, then it will be an easy transition, I believe.
What are the pitches like?
Pitches, from what I heard from Arjun, because Arjun has been to Uganda before, it are pretty flat tracks and slightly a higher bounce than Singapore. So it should be good for batting and as well as medium pace bowling.
What about the outfield?
Outfield, pretty okay. Actually, I was in contact with the liaison officer from Uganda who said that outfields are pretty good. They have been working hard for past 1 month on the field, so it should be good venue.
And generally the atmosphere for cricket matches in Uganda, you get good crowds, how is it?
They were saying they get a crowd as good as Nepal, so which is going to be good for us. Yeah.
So I heard that you needed to get a vaccination in the butt before you leave for Africa.
Actually, it was not in the butt. It was on a biceps. We have trained hard to get our biceps fleshy.
So it's all that hardness. The needle must have had a hard time getting in.
Yeah. So I mean, just to get through the formalities for going to Africa, and yeah.
Okay, yellow fever.
I think you should ask the question to our manager because he has got 3-4 vaccinations because of his age.
Oh my, 3 to 4.
Yeah,
But-
because of my age,
Okay,
I had to see a doctor before he gave me a yellow fever injection.
I see.
So he gave me a list of all the vaccinations which I'm supposed to take.
Ah,
It was hepatitis B, yellow fever, typhoid, malaria.
so you're well covered now.
No. So I went to yellow fever
Uh-huh.
and typhoid because I had typhoid earlier, so I just
I
want to be
see.
careful.
So you didn't discover anything new or extra. So.
Nothing.
Okay.
I mean,
So ICC has made it tough for him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Not SCC, the government.
ICC.
So we have a very fit team and healthy ones, right? Going on board tonight.
Yes.
I heard that you're not traveling the national airline, but of course a 5-star one for our 5-star team. Carta, is it going to be made known that our national team is flying with them?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
So we should sing the national anthem. Yeah, on the way there.
Chetan, I was there when Singapore won the Division 6 and WCL Division 6 and 5. I saw the captain receiving the trophy. So would you be adding one more trophy to this collection of...
I'm sure we'll be trying our best to do that. I think it would be an honor to bring that trophy here and to get this glowing more.
Our chances are very good. We have a young team, and the other teams also, we have beaten them in the past. So look forward to you bringing this trophy back here.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think it's good honor. The whole Singapore is looking after it, and I could see momentum going at everybody congratulating and giving all their wishes. Yesterday we had a game against SCC where all the players came up and said all the best for the team. So which is good to see that everybody is concerned about the nation.
Jenna, we came close to winning the Under-19 tournament in Malaysia. We finished second to Malaysia, and then the team qualified for the Asia Cup. And then now you're going to the WCL. So you see success happening there and coming back with a trophy?
Yeah, and especially because when we played the Asia Cup, we got to learn a lot. It was a great learning experience, and I'm hoping that we'll apply what we learned there into this tournament as well, and hopefully bring back the trophy.
And at the Under-19 level later, you also have the World Cup qualifiers at home conditions. Good chance for you, Singapore, to do well. So how are you and your team preparing for that?
Yeah, so we've been working hard, and in the coming months we'll be having practice matches as well. And so hopefully all our work will be worth the struggle. Yeah.
Janak, this is the best bowlers trophy for ICC WCL 3. I'm sure you'll get it back.
Yeah, I'll definitely try my level best to try and get as many wickets as I can, and hopefully not with this ball, but with the real cricket ball. And Jitin, I hope you get many man of the match trophies in this tournament, and hopefully get the best batsman of the tournament as well.
I'm sure I'll try my best, and I hope I don't get a chance to bat.
Hi, good morning again. So we have moved from our Mountbatten Square office to the lovely grounds at Indian Association. So here we have our national men's coach, Sarika. He's been the coach for many, many years. So up to this stage, we are now fighting for Division 3. How does it feel like to know that you can bring this team up to the next level?
I think it's a fantastic opportunity for us to showcase Singapore cricket, because this is a pathway for us to play in the World Cup. There are a lot of players and officials who are dreaming of a World Cup spot for Singapore, and I'm sure that we will try and rise to the occasion and do well in this tournament.
Okay, so tonight you're leaving for Africa for the practice matches. How do you feel like Kenya could help you with progression into Uganda, playing Uganda?
The idea for us to have the matches in Kenya was that it reciprocates or replicates something similar to what we might face in Uganda. As we know that they cannot offer us the grounds in Uganda to play the practice games, the next best thing we thought was to play in Nairobi, which is quite close to Kampala, and which could stimulate similar conditions. And for us, it's an opportunity to play together as a team totally in these 3 practice games.
As we start this interview, it started to rain here, and Singapore has been having a lot of erratic weather conditions. So how do you think these natural elements will affect the gameplay in Africa?
I think we cannot plan for the weather. We take it as it comes. Even in Singapore, we had a lot of issue with the weather and all, and that is something we face on and off, and we will take it when it comes.
Okay, Sarika, at this level, the teams are almost evenly matched. So what strategy are you going with?
Our strategy depends on a lot of things, how the pitch is, how the weather conditions are, and we got players who are capable of putting runs on the board and also capable of chasing down targets. So it's tough to do any plans as of now. As a team, we have some plans on how we want to go about with our team, but our actual plans we'll be able to do only when we are there at the particular game.
So the preparation been so far, and what is the strength of the team?
The preparation has been good. One of the advantages we had was we played a lot of practice matches starting from January onwards, where we had the Park Gladiators here, followed by some matches with Saudi Arabia, who were going for a tournament in Thailand, and then we played against a club team from Zimbabwe, which I thought helped us a lot in terms of match preparation. As far as trainings were concerned, the players worked really hard, given whatever the circumstances and conditions that we have. We braved the weather at times, and I think I'm overall satisfied with the way we have prepared so far.
So we playing Malaysia in the opening match, and also in the SEA Games we are likely to play Malaysia in the final. So, but we have beaten Malaysia in the past, but this is like different conditions, different setting. So how do you see this match panning out? So it's important that we start out with a win.
It's not just about Malaysia. We have to play well against every team, because the basic idea is if you want to be the best in that particular division, you've got to try and beat everybody. Of course, we have got the best of Malaysia a few times, but when we start with a clean slate.
And I mean, most of the teams are going to be tough. Some like Canada and the USA, they have players from the Caribbean and other places. So, which team do you think is going to be the most toughest in Singapore team to face?
I think for me, the whole tournament will be evenly matched. There's all the teams, they're capable of beating at any team at any stage. And of course, some of the teams from the Americas, they have an advantage because they played recently the Division for tournaments there and all. But we have played with most of these teams and have done well, except for Canada. I think we played against most of the other teams and have done well. And as far as team is concerned, we have a very good mix of youngsters and senior players who are gelling well, and that should help us to focus and do well in this tournament.
Some of the previous WCL matches, we have run very close. We lost by like one run and we were like one wicket or something like that. So this time, what have you done to ensure that such a situation doesn't happen?
I think compared to last time, we played a lot more matches this time, and there are matches which ran close for us. And as you know, there's nothing better than a match practice to keep everybody up to the thing. And coming to the close games, it's almost which team can hold their nerve better at that stage. So I think again, if it comes to close games, we just we try and play well at that particular stage.
Have you done something to steel up the boys, make them more tougher?
Yes, I mean, mentally we had a lot of discussions as part of our team plans, and practice-wise we practiced a lot. Some of the boys have worked a lot on their fitness, be it going for the runs on the mountain area, whatever mountain we have, what is it, Mount Faber? Mount Faber, doing yoga to keep them relaxed, calm and controlled, or a lot of cricket training and all. I think what we could do, we have done a lot, and it's now we perform there in the tournament.
And the conditions also should generally favor us, because I feel it'll be dry conditions like flat pitches. So it should sort of suit our team, because conditions are almost quite similar we have here. So how do you see our team performing in all?
Well, I only heard of Uganda. I've once been there for a tournament in Tanzania, but not Uganda. But if it's a good batting tracks and all, like you say, if the good conditions favor us, I think it will be good for our team, because at least in that way we'll be a bit more prepared compared to the other teams.
Okay, it's been raining here now. So do you think you want this kind of conditions there?
Yeah, honestly, I would love this type of conditions, because most of our trainings have been in this similar conditions.
So you're sort of used to this kind of weather. Sitting in the pavilion for a while, having drink, then going out playing, and yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. and you had to take a jab, I understand, before you're flying out. So was it painful, and did you have to rest for a couple of days or what?
No, not necessary. It wasn't very painful. It was simple, but I think that jab is a requirement from the government. So I think we all had to go through that and all. But I never myself or any of the players had any issue with the jab.
I'm wondering, Africa is such an exciting place. So off pitch, are you looking for anything? Looking forward to, extra adventures?
As far as we are concerned, we haven't planned anything yet, because our focus is more on cricket.
That's real
We are
discipline.
going there for cricket, and we hope to do well. And well, if time permits, if there is the chance, we would always like to explore something of the country.
Surely, hopefully.
I've seen the Singapore captain win the Division 5 and Division 6, come back with a trophy. So do you think Chetan is going to bring this trophy here and keep it in a cabinet at the SCA with a lot of trophies there?
I think you brought up a good topic. I would not talk about bringing the trophy or whatever, because we cannot control results, but what we can control is our own performance. In that way, I think Chetan has set a very good example, not only as a captain or as a player. He is a tremendous person to have in the team. It helps me a lot as a coach to have a person like him, who is always there for the team, with the team, and there's a lot of planning and all discussions, we go together and all. And God willing, we go there and give out our best, and we can do well.
Janak is a new player into the team. What is he like? Is he a friendly type, or do you have to sort of show that you're the coach and make him work hard?
I know I've been involved with Janak right from when he was about 8-9 years old.
Yeah.
So I've known with him. I worked with his cricket also a lot and all. And Janak is a very exciting prospect for Singapore. He's very good for his age. He's a very, very matured person. The way he led the team to the under-19 win also was very good. And in him, I see a good future for Singapore cricket.
guys in the team. What pranks do they normally do?
I think funniest is of all them is Amjad. He's always there, and he's always up with his tummy, and he says he's a medium pace. I mean, his fast bowling comes from there.
So I heard that you have to go for an extra large size shirt for him this time.
I think he's been having, he'll be missing his biryanis as we are going just before the fasting month. So he has made up for it before the start.
So are the players like generally good fun to be around?
Yeah,
or are they always serious already?
Good thing is a lot of us don't use our phones when we are all together, and we enjoy each other's company a lot. So it's fun, and we have got another character in us from my school, Parag. If you see his mischievous in dressing room, I think there'll be a comedy movie created.
So what do you guys do on the team bus? Do you sing songs, Singaporean songs? How do you like motivate yourself?
I think motivation, basically we just try to keep ourselves relaxed and play jokes around which helps our pressure go down straight in the bus. So that's all you need as a team. You need to enjoy. Obviously you perform in the game.
So after that, after the tournament, do you have any plans there to visit, some places in Uganda, in Africa, see some of the safaris?
Actually, we have heard about Idi Amin. He was a great guy, like a comedian. So we would try to visit his palace or something.
Okay. Okay, Sarika, how is this team like? How are the younger guys like? Are they good fun? What do you guys do to relax?
I think there's a lot of fun atmosphere. Even though the youngsters are there in the team, they don't feel like youngsters because the seniors are always around them and all that. And it's good that they're made part of the team rather than being looked after as juniors. And it's good for the team spirit too, that everybody can mix well and gel well as a team.
What do you do to, reduce the stress of the players?
There's a lot of fun we have. We play sometimes some small games with the tennis ball whenever we are free, or sometimes there's a lot of chatter going on amongst the players and all that. Basically, we are away for a period from families and everything and all. So we try to be more as a family amongst us.
So we see like sometimes the Indian team, like Dhoni and kicking a football around and all that. Do you guys play other kind of sport just to be fit and just to be enjoyable?
Sometimes we play as a agility kind of a thing. We play some cricket, soccer, more related to other sport where there's a lot of throwing, catching, fielding and all these involved. There's a lot of fun. It's competitive because we play it as like shooting at 2 goals, and it also overall helps them to warm up and practice their cricket skills.
Are you also like very strict with them that they should go to sleep by 8 o'clock, they should be ready in the morning by 6 o'clock, be at the ground for practice?
See, we are talking about a national team. Players are grown up. They know their responsibilities. The ideal way, because you go to play 6 games over 8 days, is to get a good rest. That's what we educate. But when they go to bed, how they go to bed, it's their choice.
Wow, Jason, we are here at your home club. So we can see this cabinet. Lots of beautiful trophies. I see a few from SCA. Thanks to you, I'm sure. And the biggest one here, thanks to you, right?
I think it's all players' contribution for past 3 years. All the high management and players have been doing well. That's the reason we have got this. And yesterday we have topped again, so we are top of the table for the 4th year.
Premier Division. So, can we at SCA hope that you would bring a big trophy back to our cabinet at Mountbatten?
I hope so. I think it's a greater event. I think Singapore flag comes first. I'm sure we will try our best to get that.
Yay! Great job! Majulah Singapore! I don't like the English.
Okay, let's go Singapore.
Let's